Hi, good afternoon. I am Aziz Ismail, and
I'm Faiz.
we are going to start the webinar for how to use the wizard for the Office Central. So basically, for you to use the Office Central, you need to sign up as the user of the Office Central. So for you in India, you are going to get at least 3 or 4 months of free license for you to practice your GST accounting before the GST start. So the first thing you need to do is you go to the website called officecentral.co.in, and then you can go down there and look at this. Practice your GST accounting for free now. So you click here, and then you are going to go to the website where you can start getting your free trial. So you can see on top of here there is a free trial there. So just click the free trial, and then you fill up your company name and your select your country as India. So Faiz will show you what company to fill up. This is the Indian company, so just put there authentic venture India, for example. Okay, and then you select the country as India, and then you fill up your name, um, and then fill up your fill up your name, and after that fill up your email address. Okay, you can do it later on in your laptop or inside your computer, and then put in your password. Make sure that at least there are 6 characters in your password. So now you already fill up the information about your company and about your name, your email. The email address is actually your username for the Office Central later on. So then you click here to register at the bottom there. Click. Then now you are going to register as a user for Office Central. Okay, so in this case, for example, you need to make sure that the company, the one that you create, is the company, the one that not yet registered, right? So go back and then change the name, whatever your name is. Okay, now you click to register, and then you are going to go to that page for you for the registration. Just wait for the system to build the account for you. Okay, so you can look at the now you are already directed to a page for your login. So you remember your username, your email just now, and then your password, the one that you put in inside the system, and then you put in. Now you click the login. Okay, now you log in into the system. Of course, in this page, for example, Faiz have 2 company. But now you're actually looking at Authentic Venture India 2 just now, remember? So whatever your company name will come here, and then you click that to log in. Click there, and you are going to log into the system. The moment you log into the Office Central, you can see that you can get access to a lot of modules inside the Office Center. Of course, the front page will be the various announcements, right? So if you go to the top, you'll see that there are a lot of modules inside. You have the module for the human resource, module for the payroll, you have module for accounting, module for finance, module for CRM, purchasing, procurement, point of sale, distribution, and global configuration. What we are going to do now is we are going to go for the accounting, and then start doing the setting for the accounting. Normally, you must go to the setting one by one, and in some cases, you forgot certain setting, and the use of Office Center become interrupted. But then we are going to show you how to do it faster by clicking the wizard. So if you look at the right hand side, you can see the wizard there, and there's the wizard. So you click the wizard. Okay, once you click the wizard, then the system will guide you what to do. Now, number one is you need to set up your company. So your company name is already there, and then you fill up your registration number. Uh, Whatever the number is, you just fill up the number, and then the phone number and the facts or whatever. You can fill up later on, but make sure you had the email. Okay, if you look at that page, you are going to see a lot of this information about other things about your company, your address, your postcode, and your city, for example. But look at this country. You should choose India. Um, and then you need to select your state. For example, your state is Tamil Nadu, then select Tamil Nadu. This is important when you do your GST because of the central GST and the state GST. Different state may have different rate. So you need to select your state and you need to select your country. And then you need to, all the other things like the GST number and all that are required because all this data will actually go to the GSTN network so that the government can get your GST report. But for the time being, we can say that for the practice, we can say that okay, GST start 1st of April 2017, and then you can start doing the transaction for the GST. Even though we know that the GST will start in July, but now we are just practicing how to do the GST. The next setting which you need to do is the GST period. So in India, for example, you have monthly, so you select monthly. And then you have the language and setting. You select English India. Okay. And then, of course, the country, you select India. And set up a tax code, you also select India. So basically, what you are doing now is telling the software that the software must operate in the Indian environment, in the Indian GST law. And you now after this you can do some other setting. For example, if you have more than one location, then you should set it there. But for the time being, consider that for this webinar, we just consider that you have one location, and then your currency is Indian rupee, and you don't have multi-currency transaction. And you can do a lot of setting here. You can add your bank. For example, you can add the bank here, and then you can let's say you just have one bank. I just put a fictitious name, let's say Tamil Nadu Bank, and then what is the short code for the bank, just put it there. Okay, and then your bank account number, you need to put it there, and you need to be ready with this number. You can also modify later on, it doesn't matter. You can do it later to fill up the data. But the wizard will tell you to, okay, now we are going to save this data. And now basically we have finished the first part of the setting. Basically, you submit this first page and you are going to go to the next page. Normally, you have to go through the training, you have to go to the lecturer will tell you what to do. But with the wizard, for example, the wizard will tell you what to do, and you just have to follow the instruction. You don't have to fill up everything because you can come back to the wizard later on. But I'll just show you how to do it fast, such a way that you actually can start using your accounting system without going to the formal training. So now, for example, you need to set up your accounting period. Let's say your accounting period start from January to December. So you just put it there, click 1st January 2017, and then finish 31st December 2017. After that, the system will understand that for next year will be the same, January until December. So that's it. You submit this, you go to the next stage. The next stage is you are going to set up your accounting rule. So the system already have you there. The accounting country rule is India. And then do you require signature inside your document? Let's say no, just say no. And then all the setting for the various numbers, just follow the standard numbers there, but you can change it as you like. But for today's exercise, we can just keep the standard. Can submit, click submit. Okay, now you go to the next one. You need to set up your chart of account. So during this practice, we are going to go for the standard chart of account. So you are a new company. So click yes, a new company. And then you are going to go for the, okay, so you are going to go for the OfficeCentral default for India for the chart of account. Basically, when you select OfficeCentral default India, all the GST tax code, all the chart of account that is relevant to the Indian GST are already included, already built for you. So you don't have to do it yourself. Everything is being built by the system for you. So that's it. You just click submit and you are almost there. You already set up your chart of account and you are almost ready to start. So we are going to wait for the system to build your chart of account. It will take a few one minute or something like that. So wait, and then we go to the next stage. Actually, the next stage is you for you to import data inside the inside the system. So the next stage is if you have debtors and you already have the list of the debtors in your Excel document. So you can just use your Excel and then upload your debtor or creditor inside the system. So let's say we assume that you already have your debtor and creditor in the Excel. So just say yes. And then click the start import. And the system will ask you, okay, get your Excel sheet. Click that. Click browse, and then in our case we already prepared the Excel sheet for you, so we save the Excel sheet there and then click the Excel sheet for the import debtor, for example. So you click debtor. After that you click submit. Okay, so that is how you import the debtor. Now you can import the creditor. The same thing. If you already prepared the Excel spreadsheet for this demo, for example, we have prepared for you the Excel spreadsheet. Click the file and then click submit, and the data will go into your chart of account. So basically, you practically have finished your setting up of the account. If you look on the right, for example, you have this cash and bank. You can, for example, if you want to put detail in your cash, just click cash, and then let's say just fill up the detail here for the cash, and the cash is, let's say, cash in HQ. Okay, so that's your detail. So you just save it, submit. Yeah, you click submit, and that's it. Now you already have cash in the your chart account for the detail. So basically, you have finished the setting up of your Office Central. Now you can immediately start your accounting transaction. So the bank we already set up just now, Tamil Nadu, correct? Or for chart of account. Okay, now we are going to add the bank for the chart of account. Let's say bank is the Tamil Nadu bank. Okay, and submit. Okay, now you already have the bank inside your chart of account. So you go to the, now if you go back to the top, okay, go back to the top and you go into the accounting, you can already start your accounting transaction now. If you go to the chart of account now, you actually can see that the chart of account is already set for you. You can open another window because the window is already being, okay, so the chart of account is already set for you. Okay, now you can start doing the transaction now. Actually, the, let's say we tried the revenue. Let's say the issue invoice. Click the issue invoice there. Add new. Now you actually can issue the invoice. Okay, now we are going to do practice of issue invoice. Let's say this is your one of your um, huh? Just now we already, okay, you receive invoice from your supplier. You click that, and then you have the, okay. So basically, when you already have your, you uploaded all your data in the chart account, then you can start looking at doing the transaction. So you look at the debtor, for example, you already have the debtor uploaded. So, and then you are going to go to the transaction later on. But for today's webinar, we already focus on the how to do the visit. We are going to go to the second webinar later on how to do the transaction after you already set up all your or the accounting. So we stop now for the webinar, and then we meet again in the next webinar. Okay, and thank you.